Hey guys. So you're probably thinking, Lord, I done saw this lady again. Well, yeah, because I did that one product review, and now I'm getting ready to do this whip and chat. So we're gonna whip and some chatting. I think I'm gonna get some extra light, guys. Sorry, because I can't see today. It's kind of cloudy. I got the window, the shades open, and it's kind of cloudy. So I just kind of want to do that. So anyway, okay. So I've got to say this, Lord. Hi, welcome to Kitty for Crafts. I'm Kathy, and we're gonna whip and chat for a few. Gotta get my glow on. Y'all know this. Let's see, glow. So don't forget, I use gem flows, and I'm gonna time it. So like, there's my gem flows, and so I hit rainbow cap, and I click on here, add hours, and then it'll just do that for me, and then it'll do it while I do this. All right, so we know I was using Crafts with Crashly on our release paper, and just so that you can see it again, that's what it looks like. Back side, front side. So yay. This is the product I got from Christine Art 97 on Etsy, and it has that flat bottom for Maleficent. This is the pen that I got, and it's flat. And then it came with that product. I did that review, but it came with a tray and a cover minder as well. And now we're on the last of the cat. So I am going to pull out this black first. Kind of want to get the black, yeah, all up on my arm. Good gravy. Okay, and then get that done. And we'll chit and chat for a little bit, and then I'll let you guys go. I know you're probably tired of seeing me this week. So I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope that it has been a quote unquote good week for you. I'm gonna turn this sideways today, guys, because I am just on this one corner. Hope it's been a really good week for you. I hope you have enjoyed your week. I love having the weekend to just kind of decompress, so to say, just because Lord knows we all could use decompression of some sort. I did not put that on there correctly, so therefore it was all off. There we go. So needless to say, you know, I just hope everyone had a good week so far. But it's Saturday, yay. And, you know, tomorrow's Sunday, right? So tomorrow's Sunday. So just try to get your week in together and do things and have fun with your family. I got a friend at work. She went camping this weekend, and looks like they're having fun at the campground. She got a little rain, she said, but nothing crazy, which was good because she really said, I'm not trying to get wet. It was like, okay. So looks like they're having a good time at the campground, which I'm happy for. My weekend so far has been good. I haven't done anything. I hung out with my husband today, who when I woke up, he was still home. I'm like, you gonna be late? He's like, no, I'm off today. I'm like, oh, okay. Which always throws me off and this sounds horrible. Someone's gonna be like, Kathy, I'm like, I'm just saying, it threw me off. When he's home on the weekends, because of what he does, it just kind of throws my game off. Like, what's he doing home? I had planned on doing this, and this. In reality of it is, you know, am I happy he's home? Of course. And he done ran to the store, so that's why I thought I'd do this. I think we're having shrimp tacos for dinner, or rather, I'm having shrimp tacos for dinner because my stomach is stupid. So yay me. And I think the boys are I think they're all gonna have hamburgers on the grill, which means I'm gonna have grilled shrimp tacos, to say the least. Sounds good. So that's what I'm gonna do, and then just kind of chill the rest of the day. and then head to church tomorrow, and then go from there. And I've got to run over to Wally's World and pick up his Father's Day gift. He loves biblical things, so they have this cool book over in the book section, and it does. It's something about like what was going on in those days or something. I don't forgot. But anyway, I'm gonna pick it up so I can give it to him next weekend. I think he'll really like it. I usually get him a bunch of biblical things for Christmas, but I think I think I'll grab him a biblical thing for his Father's Day gift as well. I mean, I know he will like it and appreciate it. Did that even go on there right? Oh, nope, because it was extra. There we go. There we go. I had one too many on there. So, I'll do that. And what else? I guess that's all I got planned to do. I got to sneak and do it. Or maybe I can do it on the way home one day this week. I just want to make sure they don't run out. Like, I don't think a bunch of people run into Walmart and grabbing biblical things, but you never know. You never know. So that's the plans. Otherwise, I really don't have any other plans. I'm not planning on doing diddly nor squat. Just gonna kind of just hang, I guess, for the weekend and just kind of get through it. Been trying to get over anxiety issues for health. Back on that kick because I'm a weirdo, and so I'm trying to get over that. You know, I complained about taking the port out, took the port out. Now I complain because it's gone, because now I just have extra just pain. So I don't know. You can't win for losing. Let's just put it that way. That's how I look at it right now. So, needless to say, I am doing that. And, you know, God sends you people in your life for a reason. I went to this place we call it incredibly expensive, but it's called incredibly delicious. And it's not a lie. It's delicious. It's French cooking, per se. I don't know. It's like a French bakery. I don't know. But anywho, and then it's in this beautiful old home that they've restored. And I went to go get my lunch yesterday. I was going to walk over to the main cafeteria over at the job, right? And I was like, I really don't want a bunch of fried food today. Trying to eat healthy, quote unquote. You don't need all that fried food. I'm like, yeah, you're right. Why don't you just walk over? In my head, of course, I'm talking to myself, going, just walk over to incredibly expensive, bite the bullet, and just buy something. I was like, well, let me see what they got. And I'm literally, guys, I'm sitting there talking to myself, and I'm like, well, let's see what they got. So they had a turkey, which I do very well with. It's one of the few meats besides steak and shrimp that I can eat, or in seafood in general. So it's like, oh, turkey quiche. Oh, that sounds heavenly. So this turkey quiche, and then I was like, ooh, okay, your fat butt don't need it, but you're going to get this eclair. So I was like, I'm going to get an eclair. So I'm like, okay, eclair, incredibly expensive quiche. Quiche is $13. It comes with toast. Like, I don't know. It's a lunch, but it comes with toast. And then I was like, you know what else you're going to get while you over here? You're going to get you a lavender lemonade. Again. Yeah. So let's just talk about $20 later. Well, that's a lie. $24 later. That's what I got. Man, my husband's going to shoot me, you know, kind of a thing. Like, oh, he's going to kill me. He don't have to know. So I'm like, yeah, we're going to let that go. So anywho, I got this, and I walked all the way back. I was on the phone with my mom the whole time because I was complaining, you know, about feeling a certain type of way. And it's funny because God sends you people. And of course, and I can show you because we're right here, but the port was here. The port was here. And they pulled it out. And now, like, all of this, I can just cut it in half all the way over in my armpit and kind of like just down to here. Hurts all the time. And when I say all the time, I shouldn't say all the time. I should say 85% of the time. You know, I've turned wrong. I've done something to irritate that muscle. So anyway, I was complaining. And it makes you feel like you're having heart issues. And your heart, in case y'all don't know, is like literally a fist, and it's right here. And my cardiologist is funny. He's like, okay, listen, you know the rules. If you have a sharp pain in your chest that feels like it's going through your back, you should come to the hospital. I'm like, yeah, okay. You know, and then you look at, you're like, well, women don't have the same symptoms as men. But like, you know, honestly, that's probably one that's probably congruent to a lot of other things. So anyway, I'm like, yeah, okay. So that being said, I ran into my cardiologist at the restaurant. Now, you ready for the funny stuff? She is moving to Cincinnati. I knew this. I knew she was leaving. I thought she wasn't leaving until September. Why did she flat out just tell me, no, her last day was yesterday? I'm like, oh, foul. And I said, what am I supposed to do? No, you know, here I go. What am I supposed to do now? And she's like, well, there's other doctors there. I said, the only reason why I was there is because of you. Oh, thank you so much. And she's just the best. She's the best. Anyway, she said, and this is how you know, I'm just going to say this to y'all. And let me pull you up so you can see me, because I want you to see this. This is how you know God sent her. My name tag is on my hip, right? And I know she knows my face because I'm there, you know, every 6 months. So I know she knows my face. But who remembers your name, right? Like, whatever. It's how many patients you see. She does surgeries as well. Come on now. So my name tag you could not see because the shirt that I had on was longer. This woman says, Kathleen, you're going to be fine. Because I had made the comment about how this was hurt because of the port and it's coming down here and it's going to my armpit. I was getting ready to come see you because I was feeling some type of way. And she says, Kathleen, you're going to be fine. There's nothing wrong with you. You are fine. And I said, I know. And you know, you had that thing in your head like, I said, I know. But I'm just feeling, she's like, there's nothing wrong. You're going to have pain. They took a port out. It's been in there for almost 2 years. Muscle grew over it. It's okay. You know the rules. Sharp pain, go to the hospital. Can you go to sleep? Well, yeah. Then you're fine. Okay. Well, I'm happy for you. So I had to get off me because I felt some type of way like, okay, you up here just complaining and your doctor just told you she's leaving. And I was like, okay, I hear you. Yes, ma'am. So congratulations to you. Then I went on my thing about congratulations and blah, blah, blah. And then she told me where she was moving to and her friend was with her. And she's like, she is going to be missed. I said, oh, more ways than one. She goes, Kathy? And I said, I've already got a plan for the doctor because I knew you were leaving. I just was hoping you wouldn't leave until September after I got done. And she started laughing. She said, no, today was my last day. And I said, oh, okay. I said, well, I'm happy for you because if this means good things for your family, then that's great, which it is. And so they are moving to Cincinnati. And if you live in the Cincinnati area and you need a cardiologist, get on here, let me know, and I will tell you where to find her because she is the ultimate, utmost wonderful woman ever. You can put up with my 500 questions, and as a nurse, you would think I know better. But and it's always funny. Medical personnel, we can tell you how to do things, but we are horrible patients, as well as horrible listeners when it comes to us. But that being said, I just was like, so that was funny, right? And then I read my devotional yesterday and I said, okay, I hear you, because the devotional was about put all your worries to God. Oh, really? Come on now. Okay, I hear you. So I'll put you back down. So I couldn't help but crack up laughing because I'm like, are we serious right now? Are we serious? Like, okay. So anywho, and I say that to say it was great to see her. But had I not decided that I didn't want a bunch of greasy food, I wouldn't have saw her. You know, oh, I don't have one there. You know, it was meant for me to go over to Incredibly Delicious yesterday. It was meant for me to do that, and I was happy that I went. So, anywho, trying to today, you know, do my thing and not worry about this Tylenol that I take every day, because my dang on side of my boob on the good side hurts. You know, the good side hurts. So anyway, I was complaining to my mom. Well, don't you know, guys, I done walked my fat butt all the way back to my office, get to the office, and where is my eclair? Not in my bag. Why? I had no clue, because I was on the phone with my mother and I didn't know. What the heck is that? I didn't know what the heck was going on. Okay, well, that being said, tell me why I get over there and say, hey, my eclair wasn't in there. They're like, oh yeah, we're sold out, so you can just pick something else. And I picked this chocolate peanut butter tart, I think is what it was called. I don't know. It was heaven. That's what it was. Anyway, and then I get back to the office and it says, hey, Kathy, you know, this is Incredibly Delicious and we don't have eclairs, so just we can refund your money, or you can come get something else, and blah blah blah. And I thought, oh, good gravy, I already came over there, I ain't worried about it. I even told my mom, if it wasn't for a little bit, I just would have said to heck with it. But I was in the mood for something sweet, and that was just me being a weirdo, I think. What was it? Guilty eating, you know, just feeling some type of way in my feelings. So I just wanted to eat some stupid food. And then I didn't want to eat last night because I didn't feel like eating. And my son's like, anyway, you're eating. And so he fixes me a piece of salmon that I had left over from the night before. It's some mushrooms and said, eat. I'm like, oh, good gravy. So I ate my food last night and did all my things, because that's what I did. And called it a night. And then this morning, I woke up and he was home. And I was like, oh, are you off? And I just said it like that too. He's like, oh, are you off? He's like, yeah, you want to go to the farmer's market today? And I'm like, oh, sure. You know, so we went down there. But then we got down there and we didn't see nothing. Not like we didn't see nothing. I shouldn't say it like that. We didn't see nothing. We looked down the street. You know how you can drive down the street and you see stuff on the sides and stuff? Oh my gosh, it was like maybe a teeny one. I don't know what was going on. So we decided not to stop, just because I don't know. I don't think there was anything going on. And I ended up going to the library. Now, let me tell you, I haven't been to a library for a minute. But I will tell you, I'll explain why I went to the library in a minute. But I went down there and I, you know, got a library card. Now, I've lived here 2 years. I don't have a library card. It goes, who goes to the library? Like, oh, that's jacked up, ain't it? Who goes to the library kind of a thing. People don't really go to the library because, you know, you do audio books now, or you do other things. You don't, this is still off. You don't really go to a library per se. Okay, because you read books and stuff. So me and my husband were laughing because I was talking. And I don't know, you let me know down below. Like, do you still read paper books? Or are you a digital reader? Or do you listen to audiobooks? Like, what do you do? I'm an audio chick, and I am a digital girl. I don't remember the last time I went into the library. Now, I went into the library because my sorority that I'm in, we had our meetings at the library, you know, off and on. So, because, you know, it's a free place. So you can have meetings in there. So we had our meetings in there. Get over it, there we go. And I think I was like, not trying to be funny, but that's like kind of like the last times I was in a library. Let's put it this way. I wasn't getting books. Let's just be honest. I wasn't getting books. I was in the library for a meeting, and I would do the meeting and then literally leave. I didn't stay at the library. Does that make sense what I'm saying? So I went into the library today. Now, well, you're saying, well, why did you go into the library? Okay, well, here we go. Reason why I went into the library. If you live in Illinois, like I do, I am going to do a diamond painters club is what I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it a club. For Central Illinois. Central Illinois being who would that be? Who would that be? That would be my Peoria, Illinois people, my Bloomington, Normal, my Springfield, Jacksonville, Decatur, those folks. I am doing, and I say Central Illinois, but you know, if you're in Chicago and you want to drive down here once a month to go to a diamond painting club, and all we do is sitting there chilling and painting, then please come. I will have more details to follow, and I'll tell you more as I get more things done. But what I've decided was that, you know, okay, so as a cross stitcher, I have been to retreats. They are fun. Okay, retreats are fun, you know, but not everybody can get to a retreat. Not everybody can take the time off. Not everybody can afford them, you know, what have you. What has happened is I have gotten an itch because I've watched Crafting with Shay, Diamonds and Washi, and other folks, you know, talk about their mermaid retreat they just did. And I think it's awesome, nice, and fun. You know, all of us couldn't go because they limited the space, which understandable, even on our, and I say this, even on my cross-stitching retreats, it's limited to the number of people that can show up. I mean, the lady that I went with and that I always go with, Elaine from Annabella's, she limits hers to, that's about 125 people, give or take. And she always has a wait list. And when I tell you she always has a wait list, whoo, there's always a wait list, which is always a good thing. Waitlisting sounds horrible, but understand, waitlisting means that people are interested in what you're doing. And, you know, it's just awesome sauce. So it's always sad for us who don't get to go because, you know, it's full per se, but, you know, waitlisting is a good thing. Well, I'm watching and I'm thinking, that's cool. I'm glad they got to go. Love the swag bag. It was so cute. I think Katie from Diamonds and Wash said she got that off. They got that off of Amazon. That's cute as all get out. Little mermaid bag. As a South Floridian, I like the bag. But anywho, you know, having the sponsors. It looked like it was really, really fun. Just from all the goodies they got. And sometimes the goodies are like, what? And I think Katie said it was like over $400 worth of donations from small businesses, which here I go. Thank you to the small shops who were able to donate to the retreat. Like, what? That's just awesome. Because, you know, 30 people, that's a lot of donations. I mean, if you've never had to deal with that, trust me, as someone who has, from a sorority standpoint, that is what that was just wonderful. And the donations came from like Enablers Outpost and DAC, Diamond Art Club, did some for them. They had a couple new to me places. I'm like, what? So anywho, great. So what happened was my husband and I were walking around our neighborhood like we always do. I shouldn't say that, like we do every other day. If it's raining outside, I'm not doing it. I just use the walking pad. But anyway, walking, and I was talking to him about doing a retreat. It's not like I couldn't do one. I mean, I'm in a sorority. I know how to do those things, right? I could ask my friend Elaine, right? That being said, I said, like, it'd be kind of cool if we can just maybe even just do a club and meet up, and then see if the library here is like the one at home in Lexington, and let us just use the library for meeting spots. And my husband said, "Did you just hear what you said?" And I was like, and like it was like a light bulb, y'all. Like a serious light bulb went off in my head, and I'm like, "You knucklehead, you could do that. You could do a monthly get together, and you guys can just diamond paint. Bring your stuff, come to the thing, and diamond paint together, and you guys can all hang out." And I'm like, oh, where was my brain this whole time? So I went down to the library today because what I wanted to do was I wanted to see what the room looked like, what they had available, and all the things. And then when I get down there, I'm like, oh. And so then my husband and I were talking about, sign of the times kind of a thing. Like, I was tripping off that people still go to the library. When I tell you the library was crowded, it sounds nuts. The library was crowded. There was folks all up in that library. It's a 3-story library here in town. And when I tell you, it sounds funny, but when I say the library was crowded, the library was crowded. Like, what are you people doing? Like, what is going on? It was the funniest thing to me. And it sounds nuts, but it was the funniest thing to me that the library was fat. So I was making the joke as like, it has to be something. Did I just put that on upside down? I sure did. It has to be something going on, and no, people were parking their cars and going into the library. Kids, people, everything. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding me. I thought books were, and I shouldn't say obsolete because that sounds crazy. I want to say that I felt like people just don't do books. People don't have a book and you open it up. I thought people were more audio and or Kindle-y. That's not a word, but we're going to make it one today. Right? You look it up on, you have Audible or you do your Kindle if you're a Kindle person, and you do that. And he's like, no, Kathy, we still have a generation that still likes books. And I said to him, it's funny because I don't mind reading out of a book. It's just something I don't do a lot because I'm in my car, I listen, even though my job's only 15 minutes from my house, but you listen to them. I listen to them at work, Yeah, I just didn't think people went to the library. And I was fooled today. And I can honestly say I was pleasantly surprised. So if you still read books, let me know. Like if you like paper, like I'm a paper chick. My boss makes fun of me. She's like, you always printing something out. Yeah, because I need to see it in black and white. Like I want to feel it, touch it, see it, mark on it, the whole nine. I don't read books like that though. But what did I do today, y'all? I picked up some books. I'm like, okay, well, if I'm going, I'm going to pick up a book. And the funny thing is the library, believe it or not, is on my way to work. I don't have to go that way to work. But for me to drop off a book from, that I picked up from the library, guess what? I go right past it. So it is not like I cannot do that. So I picked up a couple books today, y'all. Now, a couple more are what we would call graphic novels. And I like graphic novels. And then I picked up another book. My goodness, I can't remember the name of the book. Anyway, I picked this book up because it's about World War II women in Appalachian Mountains here in America. I'm like, what is this? And then it comes with, it's like a book club of the month or a book club for summer. I don't know, but it came with a folder, and then you can read the book and answer the questions. I'm like, oh, wait a minute now, this is my cup of tea. So I was real excited about that. My husband's like, okay, so you picked up some graphic novels and a book. And I said, yeah. So at nighttime, I usually get on my tablet, and I also get on my video game because I have a Switch and I play Animal Crossing a lot. And so I'm going to back up a little bit. I'm still going to play Animal Crossing, don't get it twisted. I'm just going to limit my time to maybe like 15, 20 minutes. And then get off Animal Crossing and literally put my eyes to a book and read. Every night, okay, y'all, black is done. Oh, okay, so every night I do my devotional and I read a chapter from the New Testament. I think it's called Read the New Testament in a Year. I think that's what it's called. Don't give me the line. I think that's what it's called. But I am going to, do that devotional, and then I'm going to turn around and I'm going to read for about an hour. And then do my other stupid stuff that I do. I feel like that's going to be my gig. I hope you don't hear my dog. Sorry if you do. Because she is snoring something terrible. I just feel like I need to put more time into myself and more me time. Like this works, right? I do this every night, or I try to, and then other nights I cross stitch and everything. And those are my ways to wind down. But I really feel like I need to be, I don't know. I need to do something else. So I started reading the Bible. Not that I didn't. Let me see. Someone's going to say, oh, you just started? No. I've always read it. But how do I say this? I've always read it without reading it. I hope that makes sense to somebody. I've always read it without reading it. Now I'm trying to read it to understand it. I hope that makes sense. So that's what I'm kind of doing. Trying to get myself together. I feel like that's what I need to do. So anyway, I'm doing that. And then I decided to get these books. And I'm going to put myself into a place where I read every day before I close these eyes to go to sleepy sleep. I'm going to do that. I think it'd be a good thing to do. So, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Otherwise, today was a good day. I had to go to TJ Maxx today. Lord, it was crowded. I'll get out up in there. I mean, like, everybody was doing something in there. And so what was funny was I had to go look for a new pillow. So here's my other thing. I had gotten a contour pillow, I guess. One that's a little heart, that's a heart shaped my foot. It's a pillow that has, it's meant for your neck and your shoulders and stuff. Okay, I went and got one of those suckers. And I'm going to tell you, no. I'm at this point where I think, that was, get off there. There we go. Was part of my problem with my neck. Like my neck hurts sometimes, and it doesn't hurt all the time, just sometimes. And I think it's the way I've been sleeping. And I say that because I think that's what it is. So I can't count. Yeah. So I went and got me a normal pillow today. And while I was in there, I picked up some lotion. My husband's like, that's not what we came in here for. And he was just in there. He's like, okay. And I'm thinking, see, this is why I don't invite you to places when you're home, because why are you here? So he's like, okay. All right, that's okay. That's what he kept saying was, okay. I'm gonna go over here and look. And so he went over to the men's department. It's like, oh, thank goodness, get out. So he left and went over to the men's department, and he didn't see nothing he wanted. And then I got what I wanted. Got me a new watch band, and what else I get? Some shampoo. Nope, that's a lot. I got lotion and body wash. That's what I got. They got, you know, I don't want to call them fancy, but that's what they are. So I got some fancy stuff. And now I got some face wipes in there too. You know, that's one thing about going to TJ Maxx. What is it? TJ Maxx, Home Goods, Marshalls, and Sierra. They all owned by the same people. But that's one thing about going in there. You can always find something, look, that you don't need, or that you do need, but, you know, but at a decent price is what I'm saying. So, yeah. So I got all that. And I only spent like $50. I thought I was going to spend more. And my husband's like, oh, that was all that was. And I wanted to say so bad. See? But I let it go. I wanted to say, see? Leave me alone. But I got that. And then where did we go after that? Oh, then we went to Meijer. And if you don't have a Meijer by you, it's it's like Walmart. But it's just called Meijer. And I love Meijer. They have really good produce in there. So we went to Meijer and got stuff for lunch, stuff for dinner, and then he forgot something. Oh, no, he had, okay, so he had, what do you call it? Asian salad mix, I think is what it was, that he had gotten from, don't get me to lie, somebody's store. Anyway, I don't want that. Anyway, it wasn't good anymore. So he was upset. And I think he was going to eat the Asian salad for lunch. I had cheese and crackers with pepperoni. So I had a fake charcuterie board. That's what I had for lunch. Because that's all I wanted. And then, what else? I think that was all. Yeah, because he was mad. So then he went to the store. Oh, I should have told him to pick up me a new tomato. Oh, you know what? We can do it later. Cage for my tomato plants. My tomato plants need a new cage, and I didn't pick one up yet, so I need to do that. But anywho, yeah, so that's what we did so far today. And then I decided I got the PR package. That's the last video you probably just saw. I got that PR package, and so I did that for New Craft Day. And then I was like, oh, well, let me get my WIP and chat. WIP work in progress. In case you didn't know, you've been on here like, what is she talking about? Well, that's what it is. So I'm working and showing you my progress. So WIP stands for that. It's funny how cross stitching and this coincide together, and how this is nothing but cross stitching with diamond painting, with drills, which I love, which I guess is why I love it. So and then my table is a drafting table, and I know some people don't like them, but like on the Last Supper, I can lift it up and I can set it straight so I can put my back against this chair. This little bitty thing is fine. I don't care to bend over, but you know, this is that one thing, you know, that we need to watch, guys, is that we make sure we are good with our posture. We don't want to become cuckoo people and have back problems because we all diamond paint. So just be careful. That's all I'm saying. So, well, that clock is going off, which means I have probably been on here an hour, or give or take. Let me see where we are. Oh, it's only 40 minutes, but that's still good enough. Let me get off here, and I'm going to finish this. What I will do is I'll finish this, and then maybe take a pic and put it on a reel so that you guys can see it, because I'll get it done today. And go from there. But nice chit-chatting with you guys. And yeah, nice chit-chatting. Behave, be safe, keep on painting. Leave comments below, like, subscribe, do all the things. And am I going to talk to you later? Yeah, but it probably won't be till Wednesday. So you guys have a great weekend, the rest of your weekend. I will talk to you on Wednesday. And Yeah. Be cool, guys. Get that out your face. Look at it. It's just got light everywhere. Oh, Lord. All right. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.